What's going on, MP?
Man, I've been brainstorming, like, how can I take my brand to the next level? I've heard the fans, right? You like to see me dunk on people, so I've been doing that. We've sold posters, we've made t-shirts, we've got a billboard. So, the question is, what's next?
What about a mural? Like the Witness mural in Cleveland.
Yeah, I remember that. That was like huge, right?
Bro, it was 10 stories tall. You saw it every time you went downtown.
Bet I'm messing with that. Yeah. Can you get Austin on the phone and see if he can make this happen?
Oh, of course. I'm sure it won't be an issue, though. But are you going to use the dunk from tonight, or...?
100. I want the fans to feel like they're a part of making something big, like they're part of history, my history, you know?
Love it. All right, should be a fun game then.
Yes.
Shaking, MP.
Trophy a few years back.
Makes me wonder if they may be interested in league expansion down the road.
Yeah, that Pacific Northwest corridor has been gaining a lot of attention. Well, I'd love to scout there too because of the short flights.
So, are we thinking of adding on a scout for the northern territories?
Well, if we keep seeing this much talent, we may want to explore adding to the budget. Okay.
Do you find an assistant?
I want to disagree on a point you made yesterday.
About lunch being essential before starting a debate? Heads up.
No, that tournament performances should be second to regular season evaluation.
No, that makes sense. Our season is much longer and represents more of a contribution we expect our young players.
Calm down. You don't doubt the weekly grind.
But I also think the players have more
I'm
time
nervous
between
that
games
he's-
than NBA.
So I'd
Okay,
rather look at the high pressure moments listen up. Tony, go take a break.
Not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important than we do now. Team point?
I saw your report on shooting guard this morning.
Focus.
The depth chart you mean?
What's the idea here? We already have a bunch of weak
I'm
leads.
concerned. You're focusing on small programs.
Three, but I feel like
Have eyes on people that could go under the radar, but the 4 or 5 of the guys you listed are exclusive, less than 100 pounds of crap.
What's your point? That's not a metric that we
all get on the same page.
Sure. No one's watching.
That'd be great, I guess. Easier to focus. Do us a favor, all right?
I don't know if I
One or the other.
Imagine if hundreds of people would one or two. Would you be nervous, or it's hard to think of what to say next?
So my family is really into food. Nevada yesterday.
And I'm thinking
Oh,
of
so go frozen. You get way better cost per ounce and more than your opponent was.
That's our analytical mind at work.
Oh, and if you see fresh fruit, just, on sale, double up and then freeze it. You save a
Not to mention the
fortune.
11 assists. You rarely see that happening in big
My
college
economics
sport
teacher in
games.
high school, Mr.
Short
Whitburn.
games and
You're
all.
welcome. So remember,
let's not get off the family in the baseline as a young child.
But once you get the young guys together,
Keep an extra eye on them. And also introduce some drills for that. Anything specific?
that's one move, like some clear outs and popping after screen.
Yeah, but also to remind them
So,
to
Coach,
be
go for
vigilant and
15 minutes,
responsible,
scrimmage with
keep
those
attention on the
instruction
action, and let's go.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Luka Doncic.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Keegan Murray, MP out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And for the Wizards, Walker out there with Alexander Song. Then it's Johnson, and it's Young, and it's George in at the 3 spot. As we enter tonight's game, there is a clear favorite, RJ, in this one.
That's true. I can tell you something else. Underdogs do win, and they do hear all the noise, so let's let this game be decided on the court.
Now, here's MP.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. Once again, we'll be seeing MP in the All-Star game, his 4th appearance.
Well, not only is he an amazing talent, he's incredibly consistent. Night in and night out, his focus is 100%.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Washington with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Back to Young. Knocked loose. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
This is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Over in the corner, LaRavia. Murray kicks to Caboclo. Doncic with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Traps in the tray. Caboclo's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Johnson. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Guys, back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And the Wizards with possession after Luka Doncic's miss. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Johnson outside. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young against MP. Four on the clock. No good that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Johnson outside. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Now, here's MP. Last game we saw him score 32. Doncic kicks to Caboclo. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Young. George with the screen on MP. Charity stripe shot. Young's shot is off.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. MP is number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Walker with a screen for Young to the paint. Off the run.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Caboclo, and the dunk by MP.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Young against MP. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Over Doncic. Rebound by the Kings. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing for teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Whitmore, he's checked in for the Wizards. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Washington. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. And he makes the first. As the weeks fly by in the NBA, RJ, what changes are made at the player level? What are these players looking at, trying to work on, and aiming for?
It's just hard to see. It depends on the individual. For me, you just need to prioritize basketball. Start blocking out any and all noise.
Covered by Sarr. Back to Doncic. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 7. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Sarr. Here's Young. And the rejection by MP. Doncic outside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
go. Johnson from outside. Rebound by the Kings. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now Sarr, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Sarr finds Young. Nice ball movement by Washington. Walker looking for an opening. Young, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Crafty move, and Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson goes in, shoots over Doncic, and another miss by Washington.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Young pass to Johnson. On the wing, Whitmore. Misses, and the dry spell continues. MP with it. Now defended by Whitmore. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. 8-point game.
Well, Trae Young has shown over the years he is...
So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to the Knicks in New York. On the court right now for the Kings. Williamson out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's MP. And there's Monk, and it's Thiessen at the small forward position. The Wizards shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Murray, good.
The first step, quickness, help Murray get the upper hand and convert that drive.
Washington trailing. Here's Carrington. Williams finds Whitmore. Misses the three. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Arabia passes to Monk. Monk off the pick from Caboclo. And Malik Monk gets the three. And now a 4-point Kings lead.
This is a big reason why Monk is so important. It's his accuracy.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He tallied 32 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
They are just killing him on the interior.
MP inside. Defended by Carrington. And he can't jam it through. To the middle. Pass to Whitmore. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. And both free throws good for Carrington. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Here's Carrington. He's got 11. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Outside, George fires from deep. And it's MP with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Carrington, that's good. Sacramento's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. MP with a screen on George. LaRavia with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Whitmore. Monk defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 7 rebounds in the game. George with no one around. Off target from three-point range. MP deciding where to go with it. In the corner, it's Monk. Over Whitmore. Good on the jump shot. Monk's got 8.
Just letting the play develop naturally. Monk is so unpredictable in these pick and rolls.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's MP. Rebounded by the Wizards. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted. And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Wizards making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Whitmore. 3-pointers off the mark.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
With the drive, and that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got his second basket of the game.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
And here's MP for 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
And George now top of the key. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So for the Wizards, Williams comes in for... through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Washington out in front. They're up by 2 and will return shortly.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Ooh, the emergence of Poole. His ability to take over games. He is so highly valued compared to when he first came into this league, and rightly so.
And that value was recognized, both in the re-ups of his contract and the role he's taken on.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Well, they've had that defense on its heels, pushing their action, getting themselves right to the line.
It seemed like every time they got the ball, they were thinking attack. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Checked in for the Kings. The Kings trail by 3. They've got Alexander Sarr. George is out there with Walker. And it's Young, and it's Johnson in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Wizards. Sinks the three-pointer.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Young, and he banks in the layup. And that's 19 points for Trae Young.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Murray, good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
Young finds Sarr. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
MP up top, defended by Young. Clock at 6. Moravia passes to MP, and another 3 for Sacramento.
And this is why you gotta be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Fires the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Murray for 3. Cans it from downtown. And now a 5-point Kings lead.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Johnson. And the layup falls. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
MP outside.
just do. MP showing some insane athleticism.
On its way from Young for 2. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And MP throws it down hard.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And here's George for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. George has got 8.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Kevin, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Young, no good.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Here's Saul. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And MP throws it down hard.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Now here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. Doncic with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Caboclo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Whitmore, he is checked in for Washington. Williamson is checked in for Sacramento. Wells comes in for Jake LaRavia. Johnson with the rebound. Wizards trail by 10. Outside, Walker. Pass to Young from downtown. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind. Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Shot to stop the run. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Here's Doncic. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Johnson outside. Here's Whitmore. Drills it from outside. Whitmore's got 8 points.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Kings leading now by 10. Murray outside. MP way outside. And the Kings another 3.
Young Guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Washington. Walker in the corner. Here's Whitmore. And again, Washington with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Wells. On deep. And the Kings another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Young. Driving in. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 23 points.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
MP outside. Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 11. Here's Young on the wing. Whitmore. Outside, Walker. Pass to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Washington making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Walker. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Johnson. Kings leading now by 8. Pass to Theus. Here's Murray, takes a 3, and Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 8 rebounds in this game. Inside, and no good. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. MP out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Theus in at the small forward. The drive by soaring, and it's MP. What a finish.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Pass to Johnson. And that one is good.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
MP outside. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Wizards trail by 10. Outside, George. Here's Whitmore. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Kings. MP outside. MP rattling the rim.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And stolen by MP. Johnson with the block. Down low. Here's Carrington. And it's Theus with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 12. MP with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. The Wizards shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Whitmore. Looking to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
MP outside. And MP throws it down hard.
He's so quick off the floor. MP punches that one home with ease.
Pass to Williams. Johnson outside. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. George, that's a two-pointer. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And that one, good.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
MP outside. Puts the move on. And MP throws it down hard.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
He about to tear the roof off. Good, MP.